Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we have a very long anticipated and exciting unboxing. This is Mattel's Elite Series 80. Now you may be wondering, Marty, why didn't you upload 78 or 79 unboxings? Well, I actually didn't order those at the time they came out. I ordered those along with this set as well. So expect unboxings for those in a couple of weeks, and they will just come out. But yeah, this is Mattel's Elite Series 80. You do have Kyle O'Reilly, you have Eric, you have Bailey, the newest version of Bailey, her heel gimmick. You do have Ricochet with a hood that we have never seen anything like before with Mattel. Kevin Owens, and then of course Ivar. All very exciting figures in this series. Personally, I think that the most anticipated ones was Eric and Ivar. Everyone's been awaiting Elite figures for them, and when they were announced, everyone just went ballistic over them, including me, because these figures they look amazing in the box. Same with Kyle O'Reilly, and then Bailey as well. Ricochet is good as well, but then Owens, we'll talk more about Owens when I get him out of the box. But anyways, we're going to kick this unboxing off with Bailey. First of all, we do have Bailey. Now, this figure looks really cool. It does have her little piping that she broke. Her pop-up. Honestly, I forget what they're called. But, like, her inflatable men. I'm pretty sure that's what they call them. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But it also, this thing is very detailed, it looks like. It looks like it does have the slip mark in it. There is the normal Bailey figure, though. An extra pair of hands, which, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I hate the extra pairs of hands. It has no effect to the figures for me. There is the side of the box. There is the other side. And then here is the back of the box. It says she is from San Jose, California. She is 5'6". Her finisher is the arm trap headlock driver. Career highlights are SmackDown Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion, and WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. She's a hugger no more. Bailey destroyed her Bailey buddies, debuted a new look and a new attitude, yet still remains your role model. It shows everyone else in the set. But yes, this figure looks very cool, so let's get it out of the box. So this is the figures and accessories out of the box. First up, you do have this little pole cane type thing that's used to destroy the Bailey buddy with. That's what they call him now that I remember it. And what's very cool about this Bailey buddy was, first off, the back is smooth for those of you who are wondering. It literally has the air pump part where it would use to like inflate them, which I think is a like phenomenal detail for Mattel to add to their figure. This is what the little pole does look like. Just like so. And the Bailey buddy itself is very detailed and very texturized as well. It really caught me off guard how texturized and how really well detailed this was. Again, it has the little air pump part on the back. And then it does have a little slot where she cut it and made it deflate, of course. And then it shows like it mid-deflating where it's like just all sinking down back into one. And then this is Bailey herself. Now, something I didn't notice with this figure is it's very janky. Like, it's not sturdy whatsoever. Like, I don't know if this one's messed up or if it's all of them, but, like, the slightest bit she moves, and, like, you can turn this part, which I don't think you're supposed to be able to do. You can, of course, turn this, but if I hold this right here, you can literally just turn this by itself. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, so this may be a faulty figure. And also, her finger on this side actually bends like way too much. As you can see, I literally just molded it into another part. But nonetheless, the figure is kind of cool. Besides, like, if you were to play with it, it would be pretty much unusable. But if you're displaying it in a mint on card fashion, it is really cool. There is the little Bailey shirt right there. It is her yellow attire. Yellow, gray, and black. And there are her pants, as you can see. Just like so. Not that much about the normal figure. The accessories, of course, are amazing. But one problem I do have is this thing turns and it, like, ruins the figure, in my opinion. So next up, we do have Kevin Owens. And let me tell you guys, I have some complaints. Next up, we do have Kevin Owens. And again, as I said a couple seconds ago, I have some complaints with this figure. First of all, you know what? No, we'll talk about this in a second. Let's look at the box first. There is the side picture of Kevin Owens. Keep in mind, he has a black beard right here, and his face looks just like so. Same with this side. Black beard, face looks just like so. Same with this part, black beard. Remember, everywhere, black beard. But it says he's from Maryville, Quebec, Canada. I think I said that wrong, but Quebec, Canada. Weighs 266 pounds. His height is 6 foot on the dot. His career highlights are Universal Champion, United States Champion, Intercontinental Champion. And then it says he is victorious in a retirement ladder match at the Friday Night SmackDown debut. KO had 2 words for Shane McMahon. You're fired. That was a really bad Vince McMahon impression, but, you know, I tried my best. But this is really cool how they based it off of that. But let's see, export, like, the execution of this figure was really bad. Anyways, let's get him out of the box, and you guys can see what I mean. Now, remember how I said he had a black beard all around the box. Does this look like a black beard to you guys? To me, not so much. There's this little black part right here, but as you can see under it, it's orange. The sides are orange. The other side is orange. So, the face scan of this was really off. And also, this hardly looks anything like Kevin Owens. This face scan looks really bad. Looks like a 5-year-old did his makeup, honestly. And just overall, a terrible looking figure. But he does have his Owens Stun shirt. He does have his shorts. As you can see there, it says fight and fight on the other one. There's the bag that says KO, and it does have his new updated tattoos, which look really good in my opinion. But all of it's good besides the face. Like, just cut this part off right here. All of it's good. The accessories are good. All like that. There are his tattoos for you who want to see that. Just like so. And also, the ladder. The ladder. Kevin Owens is almost as tall as the ladder. Like, what is this? There hasn't been a ladder in Mattel figures in quite a while, honestly. They kind of took him out a couple years, no, not a couple years ago, about a year or two ago, they took him out. And nonetheless, this ladder part right here, so for those of you who had ladders before, they used to come in 2 pieces. One side would either break off right here and like be detached, and the other one would be this, or you would have the breakaway ladder right in the middle of it, where the 2 parts connected. This ladder right here is the size of just the top of ones who broke down in the middle, and then we're missing the whole bottom part. Like, this ladder is tiny, and it's just really upsetting that they had such a good idea, but the execution of it was not that good. Here is the briefcase, though, for those of you who are wondering. Just like so, just a plain gray briefcase. It does detach and opens up, just like so. Would have been cool if they put a contract or something in here, but it's just plain. But you can't really ask for that much detail. I mean, overall, it's not a bad figure, but it's a bad figure. Like, the execution of it was really bad. The concept, though, was amazing. Like, I would love this figure if they just had a different head skin on it. And, like, I could deal with a ladder. I can deal with a ladder. But just the face scan really ruins this for me. Anyways, next up, we do have Ricochet. Next up, we do have the one, the only Ricochet. Now, when I saw this figure first, dude, I was ecstatic for it. This figure looks absolutely insane. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think this might be the first figure ever where the hood is, you're able to have a hood be up or down, just like you see on this package right here. I will explain more and show you guys what I mean when I do get this out of the box. But as you can see right here, there is the figure itself. There is the side of it. There is the other side. And then there is the back. Let's get this up more. All right. So he's from Podka. I'm not gonna try to say it, but he's from Kentucky. He weighs 188 pounds. He is 5'9". His career highlights are United States Champion and NXT North American Champion. let me tell you, the ladder match Ricochet had with Adam Cole down in NXT, oh my gosh, it was amazing. I'm pretty sure it was the first ladder match for the North American title. The first, champion was crowned that night, which was Adam Cole. It had the likes of Ricochet, Adam Cole, EC3 in it. Oh, it was such a good match. And also, some of these singles matches that Ricochet and Adam Cole had were absolutely phenomenal. I would definitely recommend going to watch some highlights on that. Anyways, at the bottom it says, Ricochet entered the 2019 King of the Ring tournament with his sights set on becoming the one, the only King of WWE. But sadly, we had Corbin win it. And now it goes by King Corbin. The gimmick's kind of getting stale for me, honestly. I'm ready for them to go over, just end that gimmick, but I'm sure it'll last another year, probably. Anyways, let's get this figure out of the box and just look and appreciate this figure. Now, oh my gosh, this figure looks phenomenal. There is the face scan for you guys. Let's try to get a good image of it. There is his face scan, as you see there. Here is his jacket. Does have all his buttons on it. It's got a rough texture to it. They do have all of his tattoos, as you can see, just like so. Whoops, I messed up the tripod a little bit. As you can see there, it's got all of his tattoos. Really well detailed. This arm, there's nothing on it, because I guess that's just how he wanted it to be. He does have his little tattoos on his chest and stuff, as you can see. And then here is the back of the jacket. Now, there's the option for the hood being down. It does have these little holes on it. I'm not too sure how it's supposed to go on. Doesn't go that way for sure. That would just look weird. Maybe it goes this way. I'm going to cut the camera right here, and I'm going to figure out how this goes. So, honestly, I have tried multiple different ways to get this hood on. I don't really know what these buttons go for. I mean, I tried getting them in this little slot right here, but that wouldn't even work. But I guess you're supposed to get them in there somehow, some way, but I cannot figure out a way to get them in there. But nonetheless, this pretty much, I just put it on like this and then put it under the jacket. It looks pretty cool, but I think this way looks a lot better. Just putting the hood downwards around him, just like so, and then that's what it looks like from the back. This figure is amazing if you do stop motion stuff with the entrances. I would definitely recommend picking this up if that is what you do. But yeah, nonetheless, it's not really a bad figure. It's just hard to get the hood or the hood down part on. But yeah, that is all I do have to say about this figure. Very cool. I would recommend picking it up. But the other figures in the set, I would say you should get more than this Ricochet right here, because I saved the best for last, and that is the Viking Raiders and then Kyle O'Reilly. Starting it off with Ivar. Now, this might be the coolest figure in the set. Eric is pretty cool, but not as cool as this one. Kyle O'Reilly is on par with this one, but the detail on these figures are so insane. I absolutely love it. Let's take a look at him real quick. He has his little horns going up. He does have his arm piece. I don't really know what it's called. He's got his kilt type thing down here. There is the side of the box. There is the other side. And then here is the back of the box. Finisher is the Viking Experience, which they actually went by. They went by the Viking Experience, the Viking Raiders, the War Raiders in ROH and down in NXT. War Raiders and then War Machine. That was the name in ROH, and that was a phenomenal name. They went by War Raiders down in NXT, which I was fine with because that name's not that bad. But the Viking Experience as a tag team name, absolutely terrible. The Viking Raiders, still terrible. They've had so many better names, and Hanson and Rowe, you cannot argue with me on this. It's such a better name. Such better names than Eric and Ivar. Some people are lucky, very, very lucky, like the likes of EC3, AJ Styles, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, to not get their name changed. But that is because those people are so prestigious and have higher demands because they're going to WWE might get the character ruined. Who knows? But Eric and Ivar, for some reason, agreed to all of these creative changes, and now we know them as Eric and Ivar. Ivar is actually injured right now. He got injured in their 8-man tag team match. It was the Viking Raiders, Ricochet, and Apollo Crews, I think, or Ali versus the Hurt Business, and the Hurt Business hurt Ivar, and he injured himself. So he will be back soon, hopefully, praying for a speedy recovery. But anyways, his weight is 305 pounds. He is 6'2". His career highlights are Raw Tag Team Champion and NXT Tag Team Champion. The bottom of the box does say, like ferocious Norse warriors, the Viking Raiders decimate their enemies until there's nothing left. The raid is on. I don't know how Mattel does it, but they're like little like lines down here for people who like they just make their own up off of. Most of them will say like, oh, so-and-so beat so-and-so at WrestleMania for so-and-so title. But just for these figures in this set, most of them have like catchy little lines down here. And I don't know how they do it, but the lines are so fun to read and really cool. But anyways, let's get Ivar out of the box and look at him. So this is the figure outside of the box. Now, if you have Elite Series 77 in your hands, you know Viscera's figure is really, really heavy. Ivar's figure is on par. No, Ivar's figure weighs a little bit less, but still a really heavy figure. But hey, I'm all for it. Anyways, let's look at the figure. He does have his horns right here, which do come off just like so. As you can see, just like that. Very detailed, very well. They do have green on them right there. Just like so. He does have his face paint on his face. As you can see. Very well detailed. For the first Elite figure, these are phenomenal. Mattel knocked it out of the park. They knocked it out of the park with this whole series. This may be the best series in the past year. I say what's on par with it is Elite Series 77. We had the likes of AJ Styles, The Fiend, Viscera. Such a good set. But this set, I can't decide which one's better, this one or 77. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys do think. But the face skin on this is absolutely insane. So good. And then you do have his gigantic beard. You do have his kilt. He does have like a little cross on it and whatever this is supposed to be. Same thing on his knee pads. His knee pads are brown. He does have his tattoo on his ankle, as you can see. Really cool for a tattoo, I think, personally. There is the back of him. He does have another, like, his knee, or no, his elbow pad right there. And then he does have, I don't know what these are called, honestly. And I'm not going to butcher it, but if you know what it is, you know what it is. I honestly have no idea. But it is a very cool accessory for the figure when he does his, like, raid thing. Yeah, pretty cool nonetheless, though. I'm not going to try to get this little arm piece off because if I get it off, I will never, ever be able to get it back on. That's just a problem I have with these. Same with, like, the belts, just attaching them together. Very, very difficult. But yeah, that is all I do have to say for Ivar, other than a phenomenal figure. His first Elite, oh, it is so good. Next up, though, we do have his partner, the one, the only, Eric. Now, before I start talking about this figure, I just have a question for you guys. Does anyone else really love and enjoy doing, like, the raid chant that they do? Like, where you throw your hands up with, like, the... like this, like where you throw it up and like just keep like punching the air. I don't know why, but it's just so very fun to do. But anyways, let's take a look at Eric's figure. Ivar's figure was definitely better than this one, but nonetheless, this one's really cool as well. There is his face. He does have this like with his blonde braid type thing. Again, I'm not too sure what it is called, but it says first time in the line right there. There is the side of the box. There is the other side of the box right there, and there is the back. Finisher is the Viking Experience. He weighs 247 pounds. He is 6'1". His career highlights are Raw Tag Team Champion, NXT Tag Team Champion, and then at the bottom it says, like ferocious Norse warriors, the Viking Raiders decimate their enemies until there is nothing left. The raid is on. Same thing as Ivar, but anyway, this figure is very cool, so let's get it out of the box. Now, if you guys have noticed this video, and if you have watched this channel previously, you would know I hate the hands. As I said earlier, the hands add nothing for me, but these hands right here have tattoos on them, and I figured I'd just point it out for you guys, because it is very, very cool. Anyways, we did get Eric out of the box, and this is what he does look like. His top fell off, but it is like silver/blonde braid with the little attachment that goes on his head, just like Ivar had. Anyways, this is the figure itself. There is the face scan. Again, for his first Elite, the face scan is out of the park. There is the face scan on him. His beard, a lot smaller than Ivar's, in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion, just facts. His beard is a lot smaller. Does not go down to like his belly button or anything like that. But as you will see right here, it does have all of his tattoos, which I think are very cool. He's got a little elbow pad type area right there. He does have more tattoos on his arm, as you see. Just like so. And then there is his belt that he wears as well. Very cool and very well detailed. It is textured. Has the little plus sign on it. These figures, personally, if you pick any up in the set, I would pick these up. I'm probably going to, either if I find some in the wild or pick some up, I'm going to display them mint on card, as well as these ones, of course. Because just the display boxes that they have for them are so cool. Like, it is crazy. But we have one more figure for the set, and that is, might be my favorite. I don't know. But it is Kyle O'Reilly. So last but certainly not least, we have Kyle O'Reilly, the man who plays his belt like a guitar, perfectly displayed in this box as well. Like, I honestly might have to pick up another Kyle O'Reilly just to display like this, because the fact that they put him in the box with his belt as he was airplaying it as a guitar is phenomenal in my opinion. He does come with the Undisputed Era jacket, an extra pair of hands, and then his camouflage attire. Now, I've read lots of complaints and lots of upset people that Adam Cole has not had a figure yet in his gray camo attire. They did have the Undisputed Era 3-pack Elite, which was very cool. They all have the same attire. But they never had any Adam Coles with the camouflage silver attire. So hopefully they do come out with that soon. No, it'll make a lot of people happy, because in Elite Series 79, we did have Bobby Fish with the camouflage attire, and then same thing with Kyle O'Reilly for Elite Series 80. Now, again, 79 and 78 will be out in the next couple of weeks. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get him out of the box. So this is the figure itself. As you can see, he is still playing air guitar with the belt after I got it out of the box. But first up, let's take a look at the jacket. It says Undisputed Era, clips in or off in the back, opens up, and it does say Shock the System right here. Again, as I told you guys earlier, I cannot get these stuff buttoned for the life of me, and that seems to be the case right here. Okay, enough trying with that. You guys get the point. This is the figure itself. Let's take a look at the title. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how Mattel does it. I can never do this with 20 years of training, I don't think. The detail on these belts are insane. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Anyways, that is what the belt does look like for those of you who are wondering. This is the figure itself. There is his face scan. He's kind of got a smirk. Like, yeah, I'm playing the air guitar. Just like so. This is his attire. Does have the Undisputed Era logo right there. And there are his knee pads. Does say KO right there. And the Undisputed Era logo, as you see. And then there are his boots. Overall, the only reason I love this figure so much is the airplane guitar part. You can display it, mint on card, and it will look phenomenal. Anyways, that is all I do have for you guys this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys do agree with me with Elite Series 80 being one of the best in recent months. Because personally, I think it is. Anyways, again, expect 79 and 78 to be out very, very soon. Anyways, I hope you all did enjoy this video. And I will see you guys next time.